in a primary school in Ireland. She stared at milk in other kids' cups and swallowed hard. She had not eaten for 3 days. She quietly looked around, saw no one paying attention, and tried to sneak a cup to drink. Her sister saw her desperate and messy state. Instead of feeling sympathy, she laughed at her with classmates and called her a freak. She wanted to leave that place every day, but she could not escape. It was that poor cold home. She was 9 years old and still wet the bed. Her mother rarely spoke to her. Her 2 sisters often pushed her away. There was also a young brother in the house. Even though life was already very poor, her mother was pregnant again. Her father was an alcoholic. She often hid in corners waiting. She even had to watch her father meet other women. She did not understand why her father was gentle with outsiders, but cold at home, making everyone walk on eggshells. She was like a dry leaf blown by the wind, only able to hide in the weeds for silence. At night she overheard her parents talking about whether to send her away, waiting until the baby was born. Her mother had no energy to care for so many children. She did not know where she would be sent, or how long she would be gone. She could only listen quietly. Her fate had already begun to change. Next day her mother packed a small bag for her. No one said goodbye. She sat in the back seat of her father's car, like an animal waiting for fate. No comfort in the car. Only her father complaining about a lost game. She stayed silent, and slowly fell asleep. The trip was long. Her father thought her only good trait was being quiet, but she did not know that her silence came from fear and pressure. The car finally stopped. Her father got out and talked to strangers, not caring about her at all, until the door opened. A gentle woman appeared. She knelt down and greeted her. She carefully got out of the car. Sunlight was bright. She was shaking with nerves. The woman brought her into the house. The home was clean and quiet. It gave her a feeling she had never known before. She looked around carefully for the first time. Everything was completely different from her old home. She mentioned her mother was very busy. Life was very hard. The woman sighed after hearing that, but cared more about the child in front of her. During dinner her father was cold, and openly complained. She felt so embarrassed she left the table, not understanding why she was treated like this. Her father left soon after, even forgot her luggage. She stood there like something abandoned. Only the woman came close to her. She gently wiped the dirt off her. Soft, careful movements, like protecting her. She felt cared for the first time. Then she changed her into clean clothes. She was not used to it, but she did not resist. The woman took her outside to the countryside. They found a well under a tree. She let her drink cool water. She felt her heart become lighter for the first time, like something had been washed away. This was her first warm moment after arriving. The woman told her there were no secrets in this house, and encouraged her to speak freely, but she did not know this family also had a past. At night she slowly adjusted to the new place. The curtains were slightly open. The room was quiet. She fell asleep without fear for the first time. She slowly relaxed. The woman began letting her live in the home slowly. She was patient and gentle. The house was much cleaner than her old one. She finally felt no need to be tense. The woman told her this could be her home. She nodded carefully, but still felt shy. She noticed how quiet the house was. No shouting, no hitting. Only peaceful daily life. The woman asked about her mother. She only knew her mother was always busy. There was too much work at home. Even farm work was unfinished. The woman sighed and worried the farm work was too much. Besides the woman there was her husband Sean. Sean was quiet and reserved. He did not talk much, and kept distance from her. At their first meal Sean was cold, and said he did not like her in front of others. She felt extremely embarrassed, and just wanted to leave the table. She did not understand why she was disliked. Her father left quickly, even forgot her luggage in the car. She felt abandoned again, but the woman did not reject her. She gently cleaned her up. Careful movements. For the first time she felt gentle care. Then she changed her into clean clothes. They were boys' clothes. She felt a little strange, but did not refuse. The woman told her not to hide her thoughts. She could speak honestly here, but she did not realize this family also had secrets. The woman took her outside for a walk. The forest was quiet. Sunlight was soft. They found a well under a tree. The woman let her taste the water. It felt very refreshing. Like all pressure was washed away. This was the first time she truly relaxed. The woman wanted her to adapt to the home. At night she left the curtain slightly open, so she would not fear the dark. The woman also thought about sending money home, but worried her parents would feel insulted. She carefully explained this idea. The woman agreed, and thought she was very mature for her age. But she did not know she still wet the bed. This made the woman feel sorry and guilty. Sean remained cold toward her, and did not want to help much. When the woman suggested taking her to the farm, Sean refused directly, saying he was busy, so the woman took care of her alone. She taught her how to cut onions, clean carpets, organize rooms, brush hair, and take care of herself. It was her first time learning daily life skills. She found it all new and interesting, and slowly relaxed. She realized life here was different. No one yelled or mocked her. She became calmer and less afraid. Her condition improved slowly. She stopped wetting the bed. The problem was not her body, but long-term fear. She had always been afraid to sleep at home, so her body reacted that way. Here she learned that sleep could be safe. When the woman went out, she was alone with Sean. It was awkward at first. She did not know what to do, and tried to find things to do. Sean got worried when he could not find her, and went out to look for her. Although quiet, he cared about her safety. When he found her, he was relieved, but still spoke sternly. She got scared, and ran away crying. That night Sean said goodnight for the first time. She did not know how to react. The next morning Sean was not cold like before. He waited in the kitchen, and left her a cookie. She found it and felt nervous, and hid it away. It became their small secret. She felt a gentle apology from an adult for the first time. She began helping on the farm. They did not talk much, but their relationship slowly improved. Sean taught her farm work, and she became curious about everything. She often asked questions. Sean answered patiently. He was not cold anymore. Sometimes they even ran together. When she ran in the farm fields, she felt completely free. The wind was strong. The sun was bright. She felt released for the first time. She had lived there for almost a month. The woman noticed she had no proper clothes, so she took her to town to buy some. She had her own clothes for the first time, and also her first pocket money. She felt excited and new. The clothes fit her well. The woman friends said she was cute. The woman said she was capable and mature. Later they attended a funeral. It was her first encounter with death. The woman told her death was like sleeping forever, never waking up again. She listened quietly, and began to understand another side of life. Sean took her to another funeral. She faced death for the first time. The woman told her the same thing. She listened calmly, and understood life could also end this way. After the funeral Sean gave her hot tea, and told her children should not drink alcohol. She began to wonder why her father always drank, and started thinking about adult life for the first time. The woman left her with a friend for a short time. That friend kept talking to her, and asking many questions, and even revealed a secret about the family. It turned out the woman and Sean once had a son. The child died after chasing a dog and falling into mud. Sean was once very angry, and even wanted to kill the dog, but did not, because it was not the dog's fault. After their son's death the woman fell into long grief. They decided to take her in, to fill the empty space in their lives. She realized she might just be a replacement. After returning home the woman noticed she knew the truth. She worried about her thoughts. But the girl did not reject it. She just listened quietly. Sean later took her to the seaside, and talked seriously with her for the first time. He admitted they once thought of her as a replacement, but that changed after living together. She was just herself, and could not be replaced. She did not get angry, and instead grew closer to them. After that she slowly integrated into life, helping on the farm, learning things in the house, and feeling less nervous about reading. She spoke more naturally. Sean patiently taught her farm work, and sometimes they ran together. She ran in the wind for the first time, feeling light and free. She had lived there for almost a month. The woman took her to town to buy clothes. She finally had her own clothes and pocket money. Everything felt new. People said she looked clean and cute. The woman said she was kind and capable. Later they attended a funeral. She began to understand death. After returning life continued. She adapted slowly to everything. But the time came to leave. She got into the car home, watching the new home get farther away, feeling calm but empty. The woman kept talking to her, but she barely responded. When she returned to her old home, everything went back to normal. Her mother said little. Her sisters did not welcome her. Her father was still strict. She became the quiet child again, as if nothing had happened. On the other side the woman and Sean watched her leave. Their feelings were complicated, but they knew they could not change it. They could only stand at the door watching the car leave. She stayed silent in the car for a long time, until the very last moment. She suddenly jumped out and ran back, wanting to return to that short home. Sean saw her running back and held her tightly. Neither of them spoke, only holding each other. The woman cried in the car, but in the end she was taken away.